Okay, this is going to be a review on the KSG in Black Ops 2. And by doing this, I played this gun more than a handful of times. This is a TDM on Cargo. It was a decent match. It wasn't my greatest match by any stretch of imagination with the KSG, but I decided that I just needed just something to play in the background for a review. I could show good and bad, but then doesn't really justify it. If you see, I think if you see it played out through a course of a game, then you realize the good and the bad instead of just highlighting the bad and the good. I don't know why I flipped that, but I did. Now, this gun. What can I say about this gun? Oh my god, it's awful. It's a giant piece of crap. Um I mean, it doesn't seem to really matter what attachments you put onto the damn thing. It still seems to be bad. Like the adjustable stock, the laser sights, the long barrel, which supposedly increases damage, but I think it already has the highest damage in the class. Um, and the gun is, for lack of a better word, like rampantly inconsistent. I mean, it, it's almost like I don't know if anyone's ever actually used this gun and tried to get a positive match with it, but it seems like even when you look down the barrel, and this gun does require that when you look down the barrel, you look down with it with a certain amount of precision. It seems like when you look down it and it has the little reticle, showing, I'm gonna shoot down this, basically aiming down sight, I'm gonna shoot down this area. It could be anywhere within that circle. So even though you think you're aiming at someone, like, I guess the slug doesn't always go straight, or if it does go straight, it goes straight within, within the, I guess, the tolerance of the hole. So you could be pointing at someone and it'll miss outright. And I don't know, maybe it's something that Treyarch has against shotguns. They don't like them good. They rather there be bad. I don't know. I mean, they only have like what, five shotguns in the whole game, and the Remington's the only good one, and even that isn't very good. The gun's range, the range on this gun is it's inconsistent. It's like it'll work in close range for the most part. If you're hip firing it at a close range, it could still miss, but it's weird because sometimes I won't miss at a close range, and then other times I will. And now whether or not that's just me aiming the gun or server connections, the guy has a better connection I do. I think it showed I was playing a 3-bar in the game, and that might be part of the issue with the gun, but it doesn't really matter. Like there's no safe mid range on this gun. Like if it's, and I hate campers, and there's no safe mid range with this gun. If you point it at a distance and you're trying to shoot someone, there's a good chance it won't hit. There's a good chance it won't work at all. And then there's a chance it will, and it'll kill him in one shot, which is odd. Which is really odd because the gun seems to be like it's bipolar. I mean, it's really all it is. It's like, that's the best way to describe it. It's like sometimes it's happy and it works for you, and other times it's sad and it doesn't work for you at all. I remember I've had more than a few matches where I've dumped 3, 4, 5 shots into someone and missed every single shot, and like get gimped. You're basically playing gimped if you play with this gun. You don't have consistent aim. You don't have consistent shots. It's like, almost like I've seen it happen with me. Like almost the first shot's a phantom shot. Like it doesn't actually shoot anything. Like it's shooting blanks, and that's what this gun is. I mean, sometimes it'll kill in one shot, and other times you'll shoot 4 times, and if the guy still hasn't turned around and killed you, you'll miss the 5th shot. And I mean, that's what this gun is. It's kind of it's something Treyarch has against shotguns. I don't know exactly what, but maybe one of them as a kid didn't like shotguns, and his dad had a really nice connection, and he didn't let him play with it, and then maybe he took it out one day, and then he got punished, and whatever, blah blah blah. Anyways, um, the shotgun. I mean, the damage is good. I mean, the damage when it hits is really good. Um, the problem is, I think it's supposed to be like the strongest shotgun in the class. I think I've already mentioned that, but all the strength in the world doesn't mean dip if you can't actually hit anyone. And I have trouble hitting people directly in front of me and dead on aim, and it's just the first shot whiffs. And if they're a decent player, they'll turn around and you will already have died. Because I think with this gun, it's almost mandatory that you run the stock and the long barrel. It seems to help, but it doesn't necessarily improve it significantly. It just seems to help. Not a lot, but enough, I suppose is the word. The ammo, I mean, it's kind of a joke, actually. It's kind of like, it's almost like a tease that it gives you 14 rounds, but I've never actually lived long enough to use all 14 rounds efficiently. Like, it's kind of it's actually a tease. It's like saying, here, this shotgun has 14 rounds in the chamber. Great. Good luck trying to hit with 4 of them, to try to get the 1-shot kill. It won't work. Now, maybe it's because the ammo is actually a slug instead of pellets is the main reason why this gun is actually really bad. But I don't know. I mean, I don't think it would make a big difference if it was shooting slugs, because this Treyarch has a weird, funky problem with shotguns to begin with. Anyways, they don't seem to like shotguns very much, and it could be that there's no adequate words to explain how bad this gun is. I mean, I'm trying to form cohesive thought here, and it's just giving me a goddamn headache. But this shotgun, I mean, for what it is, I mean, you can kill in 1 shot. It has a lot of ammo. I think that's about it. That's really all the positive you could say about this gun. The downside is that you can't hit anyone, and when you do hit someone, almost always the first shot's gonna miss. So, good luck. It's a bad gun. Don't use it.